tonight, make it tonight. Make it tonight, make it tonight, make it tonight. Make it tonight, make it tonight, make it tonight. Make it tonight, make it tonight, make it tonight.
Uncle Ben's rice. So many wild and wonderful ways of making it.
Make it tonight, make it tonight, make it tonight.
Forget everything you think you know. This is why you shouldn't do Uncle Ben's. Now, I decided to make this video because I've been seeing recent videos that basically weave this trend into their lessons. The trend of inoculating bags of Uncle Ben's with spores in the hopes of growing mushrooms. I'm going to go over just why this tag should never be done in the first place, and I'm also going to go over what you should do in case you went that far. And this is coming from personal experience, see, I've done this before, and I'm here to steer you towards a better path to growing mushrooms. The biggest reason you shouldn't use Uncle Ben's to grow is that it's not sterile. By knocking them up with spores, you introduce whatever contamination there is in the syringe, and the rice is already wet. The bags are sterilized, but they contain a little water. Wet medium is a hotbed for bacterial contamination. You're also adding more liquid into the mix when you knock them up. So dirty spores into an already wet bag of rice is just asking to fail. It can succeed, but most likely it will succumb to contamination. Why do all this and waste your money to contaminations when you could be doing something foolproof like the UB Tek and get better and faster results? This brings me to my second point. Compared to the UB Tek, it is not cheaper at all. Let's use some hypothetical math. $5 of rice and $15 of vermiculite will give you enough medium for, let's say, 24 half-pint mason jars. So you've just spent $5 in rice plus $15 in verm, add in 20 for 24 mason jars, and that comes out to around $40. 24 Uncle Ben's bags at $1.25 comes out to $30. Literally $10 cheaper, right? But here's something. Because of how bad the Uncle Ben's tech is, you'll lose some to contamination. So let's say you lose 3 out of every 7 bags you do. That is a very generous number. That means roughly 43% of the time you will fail. So factor that in the cost of buying more Uncle Ben's bags. That means you're now paying around $43 to make up for the loss. I know it's kind of simple math and a lot of what ifs too, but trust me, you don't want to get stuck in the trap of buying more Uncle Ben's to recuperate from your losses. You'll just waste money and spore syringes that way. You also can't tell if it's contaminated. Because you can't see through the sides, you can't tell if it's contaminated or not. That's kind of common sense, but just to show you this in detail, here's the bottom of my most recent test of Uncle Ben's, and mind you, I use liquid culture for this. Cutting it open, you see just how covered it is in trike, and this was in all the bags I thought made it. So if you're choosing this as a way to grow, I'm sorry, but there's something straight up fundamentally wrong with that. So why do people promote it so much? I'm not going to attack specific channels and whatnot, but teaching people in lessons are meant to increase your knowledge base. Other people might not be so blunt about it, but I'm just going to say it straight up to help you. They are ripping you off. By presenting a way to get drugs in the easiest and laziest way possible, it attracts so many people, yet it's a disservice to you and your knowledge base. I don't believe these are bad people, I just believe that they follow a lot of misguided information and are too stubborn to change. You're basically mixing raw beef with hamburger helper and trying to convince others it's safe to eat, that you can skip things like heat and fire, and that you're a chef and that you know what you're talking about. So what to do if you manage to inoculate bags of Uncle Ben's? Step 1. Just stop doing it. If you still have spores, consider yourself lucky. Step 2. Wait for the bags to contaminate or colonize, which is impossible to tell, so just wing it by feel. Break it and shake it if you like, so that if the mic doesn't regenerate, you can determine if it's compromised and toss it. Step 3. Open the bags carefully, but only at the top. If they look good, do not spawn to bulk. Your main objective is not harvesting bulk, but just one good fruit to clone to agar. This way we can save the genetics and proceed to clean up the culture with agar. If you break it and it's bacterial, it most likely will not recover. Keeping mycelium intact is a priority. Step 4. The good ones go into a chamber to fruit or put a Ziploc bag on top of each bag. It's a waste, in my honest opinion, to case these, and we just need one mushroom anyways. Mist once to get the surface conditions right, then leave it be. Monitor like any other grow. Spray to replenish moisture when the surface conditions dictate it, and that's it. Even if you're careful, there's a good chance of getting something you don't want. Throw out your Uncle Ben's and learn to never do it again.